Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Game 6 of the Relentless Hoops Military Circuit. This is our first high school game of the day. It'll feature Winston-Salem Christian School and Beckley Prep IJN. It's been an awesome day with 5 post-grad games in a row starting at 8 a.m. Excited to have some high-level high school games coming in, a lot of recruitable players. I'm sure we'll talk about them over the next 2 hours, but here we go. We're ready to jump it up and get things going. Beckley Prep is going to win the jump, and we are off and running. This game will be played with 8-minute quarters, but they will utilize a shot clock to improve the pace of play. And that'll be a steal by Berry. Berry. Cleveland, Tennessee, 2022. Ball goes over to Brandon White, the 6'10", 2022, long on the 3. Shot clock, shot clock, shot clock. Three ball is up and short. Warner with the rebound. A long 3, and that'll be good. Caden Warner of Cincinnati, Ohio. He's a 6-foot guard in the 2022 class. Hearing from some schools in the MAC currently. 3 ball from the corner from future Iona Gale, Jordan Wildy. Headed up to New Rochelle in the fall to play for the legend Rick Pitino and the Iona Gales. Drive in, and that will be made by Saizonu. From the Netherlands, similar to Anwar Malouk of Fork Union that we saw in the last game. 3 ball from the corner, that is good for Christian Cornish. Cornish hails from the Queen City of Charlotte, North Carolina. He is a class of 2022 as well. When you look at this Winston-Salem Christian roster, it is really loaded top to bottom with prospects in all years as Warner knocks down another tray ball. 8-6, great pace early here in the first 2.5 minutes of this one. Four made threes so far combined. And we've got a 3-second violation on Winston-Salem Christian. Beckley with the ball, Saizonu. Brings over the timeline, guarded by Cornish. Warner, deep 3, why not? Can really shoot it. Beckley Prep now with 3 made threes, all from Warner. White with the ball, double team in the short corner, moving it around the perimeter. And that'll be a foul on the play. Beckley Prep foul on number 3. Saliu Nuyer, the 6'9" forward from Senegal. That'll send number 24, Rayshawn McMiller, to the line. First shot up and good. Second shot rims out. Rebound by Shodunku. Segun Shodunk. London, England, 6'5" in the class of 2021. Pull-up jumper. No good. Berry on the attack, finds Cornish. Cornish loses it, guarded by Ince over there in the corner. White catches it deep, and a little jump hook. 2-point game now. Ince, long three. That's going to be short, rebounded by Wildy. Berry with the ball. Shot clock. 5. To the rim. Quante Berry with the finish. Timeout on the floor. Charge to Beckley Prep. That'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Great action for the first 5 minutes. We're back in 30. .302 remaining here in the first quarter. A little full court pressure from Winston-Salem Christian. Foul going to be on number 0. That is Christian Cornish. That'll be his first, team first. As Warner gets the inbound pass for Beckley. Show Dunk directing traffic here. Warner with the ball above the timeline here. Winston-Salem Christian doing a great job pushing Beckley out. Sizona, who sees the shot clock, floats it up. No good. Wildy with the rebound. Wildy, long arms, great frame. You can see why Coach Patino excited about him at Iona. Brandon White with the finish. We've got another foul on the floor. That one going to be on Rayshawn McMiller of Chicago, Illinois. Winston-Salem Christian picks up their second foul. McMiller with his first personal. Aiden Ince. This is the layup at the rim. Good contest by White. And Wildy runs the floor and gets rewarded. Nice no-look pass there by Quante Berry. Show Dunk attacks the rim. And traveling violation. Checking in for Beckley Prep is number 13, Trifkovic of Belgrade, Serbia. Winston-Salem Christian just passing the ball back and forth around this Beckley zone here. Content with taking time off the clock. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Berry on the drive, stop, pop at the elbow, doesn't get the roll. White with the rebound, and he is going to finish high amongst the trees. Good contest there by Okonkwo, but to no avail. Brandon White proving why he is one of the best players in the country. in the class of 2022. Warner with the ball. Guarded by McMiller. He's into the lane. Doesn't get it to drop, though. Good attempt. And Winston-Salem Christian looking to push their 6-point lead up more. Quante Berry into the lane, and he'll float it up, and it's good. It's tough when you're playing a team like Winston-Salem Christian when they can get the ball up the court in a hurry. Doesn't matter if this is a longer court than normal high school courts, but nonetheless, Winston-Salem Christian able to play at a fast pace. Warner into Okonkwo. Okonkwo with the finish. Okonkwo, a class of 2023 big man from the United Kingdom. And the finish above the rim for Saibonu. And with that, we are through one quarter of play. A fast-paced 8 minutes here from Walter Davis Gymnasium in the Relentless Hoops Military Circuit. After one, Winston-Salem Christian 19, Beckley Prep IJN 15. We'll be back in a flash. Here we go, second quarter underway. Jarius Northam in the game for Winston-Salem Christian, along with Christ Essendoko of France, the 6'11", class of 2022. How nice is it for Coach Antonio Lowe to have two big fellas like White and Essendoko he can really rely on. Three ball from Barry, no good. Shodunk with the rebound. And Beckley looking to cut into this Winston-Salem lead here early in the second quarter. Warner left open. I don't know if that's the person you want to leave open. Really lucky there for Winston-Salem Christian that it was missed. Warner hit 3 threes in that first quarter. And Warner getting in there, the 6-foot guard. Went in there, amongst the trees, came down with the rebound and the putback. 2-point game here in the second quarter. Winston-Salem Christian really trying to get that ball in. Northam's shot to beat the shot clock buzzer. No good. And Warner with an early 11 points. Trifkovic. Nice little floater there for the 6'4" senior. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. And that is going to be a foul on number 33, Okonkwo. That'll be his first, team second. Also checking back into the game is Nuyer. Good defense there by Beckley. show dunk. Three-pointer, no good. Nuyer with a strong rebound. Beckley working with a fresh shot clock. Saizonu, nice spin move into the lane, and Beckley gets the lead there. Northam and Berry working up here. Tavis Bridges at the free throw line. Good over-the-top pass to Essendoko. Good catch, soft hands from the big fella. And we are tied up at 21. Warner beats the pressure. Lost it, but it ended up in his teammate's hand. Warner, three ball, count it. Tell you what, the kid is on fire tonight. Northam walks it across the timeline. Guarded by Trifkovic in the zone. Berry with the ball up top. Under 10 on the shot clock now. Oh, really great head fake there by Berry. 1 point game here. Midway through the second quarter, Beckley 24, Winston-Salem Christian 23, and traveling violation will turn the ball back over to Winston-Salem Christian. Subs on both sides. Christian Cornish back in the game for Winston-Salem Christian. Aiden Ince back in for Beckley Prep. Essendoko spin move. He's going to be fouled by Iner. That'll be his second. First free throw is good. Pair of subs now for Beckley, IJN. Okonkwo back in the game along with number 40, Christian Krunic of Sarajevo, Bosnia. Okonkwo with the rebound. This Beckley IJN team really worldwide. They've got one hometown kid. They've got another domestic player in Caden Warner. But then everyone else on their roster is an international player. They do a great job of communicating despite any potential language barriers. And that's why we have a tie game here. Berry with the ball. Saizonu guarding him. Berry into the lane, blocked by Okonkwo. I'll tell you what, the 6'9", 2023 Okonkwo, he's got some great skill here. Blocking shots, meeting him at the rim. Warner working on Northam. Step back, one-footed jumper. Warner on fire. Kid's got 16 here in the first half. Northam pull up three, count it. Got a pair of high-level teams here, both playing at a high level. I mean, 6 o'clock on a Saturday night. What else would you rather be doing but being in the gym? I mean, if you're a true basketball fan, you're tuned into this podcast or this broadcast as well. Warner, three ball. I mean, what can't the kid do? 19 points now in the first half. He can shoot it from deep, get in there in the lane. Cornish with the ball in the corner. Little high-low action. Tough matchup there for Beckley as Warner tried to guard Essendoko. It's not going to work when you have a 6'10" against a 6-footer, let me tell you. Cronick for three, no good. Okonkwo with the rebound. Cronick into the paint. Ince gets it back, and there's going to be a foul on the play. Foul's going to be on number 15, Bridges. His first, team third. Pair of free throws coming from Beckley. Second free throw, no good, but Okonkwo gets it back, and then an errant pass trying to find Cronick. Northam passes it to Berry at the paw. Good defense by Saizonu right there. Jordan Wildy, three ball, count it. Smooth stroke from the 6'9". Iota commit from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Winston-Salem Christian back on top. We're under a minute to go here in the first half. Warner finds Okonkwo. Okonkwo to Cronick. Good defense there. And we've got a double dribble violation. And that'll turn the ball back over to Winston-Salem Christian as Brandon White and Segun Shodunk check back in the game for their respective teams. 44.7 seconds left in the half. Berry all the way to the rim, and he is going to be fouled there. That foul going to be on Ince. His first, team fourth. Berry at the line shooting two. You know, both these teams playing an incredibly clean game here. Only 7 combined fouls in the first half. Both teams playing disciplined defense, not bailing out their opponent. Berry knocks in the free throw. And second free throw goes. Winston-Salem Christian pressure, frustrating Beckley. Shodunk all the way to the lane, blocked by Wildy. 16 on the shot clock, 21 and a half on the game clock. Shodunk gets the ball, drives into the lane, caught in the air, finds Cronick. Cronick to Okonkwo. Traveling violation. That'll turn it over to Winston-Salem Christian. 13.9 seconds left. They should get the last shot if you're the Lions. Rocking those sweet New Balance uniforms, New Balance kicks. White met at the rim, no good. Cornish gets the rebound and knocks it in. And that second chance point, huge for Winston-Salem Christian as they will head into halftime with a 6-point lead. 36-30, Winston-Salem Christian in the lead. We'll be back in 10 minutes with the second half. This is the Relentless Hoops Military Circuit at Hargrave Military Academy. And we are back with second half action here. 36-30 Winston-Salem Christian in front of Beckley Prep IJN. And we are underway. Beckley with the ball. Game 6 of day 1 of the Relentless Hoops military circuit here at Hargrave Military Academy. Had 5 really good post-grad games. And this is our first of 2 high school games to round out the evening. Ball swung to in, shot blocked by White. Somehow winds up in Shodunk's hands. Zaizonu, nice little scoop lay in there. 36-32. Recap some of the earlier games at the 8 a.m. slot. CBA beat Winston-Salem Christian's post-grad team 98-53. 10 a.m. we had Massanutten with a thrilling come from behind 71-68 victory over Believe Prep. In game 3 at noon, we had the host Hargrave Military Academy clicking on all cylinders as they romped Combine 98-56. Game 4, probably the highest level game of the day. It was a rock fight for a while. Both teams playing extremely hard. IMG 77, Skill Factory 67. And then in our last game, game 5, we had Mount Zion out of Maryland come away with a 12-point victory over Fork Union in a game where both teams changed leads a few times. And it was a really, really thrilling afternoon so far. And now this evening, another close game here in historic Walter Davis Gymnasium. 19 seconds on the shot clock, 6:22 remaining here in the third quarter. Bouyer with the ball, and he'll knock it in. So back-to-back baskets for Beckley, and it is now a 2-point game here. 2 minutes into the third quarter, Berry, deep 3. Thank you very much. I'll knock this 3 down. 39-34. After the Berry 3, Saizonu going in amongst the trees. Winston-Salem Christian, again, incredible size between Brandon White, Priest Esendoko, Jordan Wildy. Size and length really helping the Lions of Winston-Salem Christian. Coach Antonio Lowe, longtime staple in North Carolina hoops, most recently at Moravian Prep, now in his first year at Winston-Salem Christian. Tell you what, it feels like it's been a long year, and it has. This pandemic, again, you see the empty gym. 1 year's felt like 3. Ince gets on the floor. Shodunk's mid-range, no good. Nuyer with the rebound. Really interesting here that we're 3 minutes into the third quarter, and Caden Warner of Beckley Prep, 19 first half points, has not touched the ball for over 3 minutes now. Shodunk knocks down the 3, making it a 2-point game. But if Beckley wants to stay in this game, they're going to need to have Warner involved here as they're in a 1-3-1. Warner with the steal. Aaron pass by Cornish, and he throws it up the head to Ince. Ince, the high flyer on the rim. We've got a tie game, and the foul will be on Berry. His first, team first in the second half. Tie game. Northam back in for Winston-Salem Christian, along with Trifkovic in the game for Beckley Prep IJN, with a chance to take the lead on an Aiden Ince free throw, the 6'6" high flyer from Beckley, West Virginia. And he knocks it in. That's 3 the hard way. 40-39. Beckley in the lead. Again, this 1-3-1 zone being able to extend. McMiller's shot no good. Beckley looking to continue this run that they're on. It's the current 6-0 run. Brandon White, good defense down there. Stop, pop, no good. Trifkovic kicks out to Saizono. Saizono, no good. Nuyer, rebound, no good. Wildy will take it for the Lions. Jordan Wildy on the take. He'll be a foul on the floor. Timeout by Beckley. Be a full timeout. 3:26 remaining in the third quarter. 40-39. Beckley IJN in the lead. We'll take a 60. Essendoko taking it out for the Lions. Berry with the ball in the corner. They look to throw it right back into the big fella. I'll tell you what, I really like this Okonkwo here. Warner takes it all the way to the rim. Okonkwo again. So he affects the shot on one end, gets the offensive rebound and the putback on the other. Beckley now with a 3-point lead. Okonkwo again, a 6'9", 2023. Ball moves around the perimeter here. Concerted effort to get the ball into Essendoko. Lazy pass tipped away by Trifkovic. And Warner comes down with it. Saizonu takes it in, and that'll be a foul on Essendoko, I believe. That'll send Saizonu to the line. 6'3" guard from Almere, Netherlands. Getting some recruitment from a couple Summit League schools, along with a Big West school. So that West Coast recruitment seems to be taking off for Saizono as he makes the first free throw, giving Beckley a 4-point lead. Second free throw, no good. Falls into the hands of Quante Berry. And after Berry's early three, Winston-Salem Christian currently in a scoring drought, in desperate need of a basket. And they will get an opportunity for 2 free throws as Saizono picks up the foul. His first, team second. They'll send Quante Berry to the line for 2 shots. And that'll go. Berry all 4 Winston-Salem Christian's points here in this third quarter. We've got one more game on tap for tonight, and that will be Liberty Heights Athletic Institute out of Charlotte, North Carolina, taking on West Virginia Elite out of Taze Valley. And the finish by Northam, and just like that, we're all knotted up. Warner pull up 3. Every time he shoots it tonight, you think it's going in. Jump ball. That'll go down to Winston-Salem Christian. Tell you what, the Lions, fortunate there that Caden Warner didn't knock in his 5th 3 of the evening. I stand corrected, 6th 3 of the evening. Warner was on fire in that first half. Esendoko under the rim, no good, but the tip-in will go for number 12. That is Braden Crump, a class of 2024 prospect from Morganton, North Carolina. And this pressure really helping things here for Winston-Salem Christian. Quante Berry with the flush. Almost comes away with another steal. Ball swung to Warner. Warner short on the 3. So in the span of just over a minute, you have Winston-Salem Christian go from being down 4 to up 4. Quick, boom, 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 8-0 run right there. Gotta love basketball. It's a game of runs. Sizono takes the ball up here. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We charge to Beckley Prep IJN. That'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. After that 30-second timeout, Sizono off a ball screen, kicks it down to Okonkwo, and that's a flush for the big fella from Maidenhead, UK. Again, this Beckley IJN team proving that basketball is a global game. Isindoko, hailing from France, he's got a couple high majors interested in him, and you can see why. The big fella's got good hands, good feet. And a turnover here. Berry to the lane, step through. Nice finish there. Warner, 3 ball, no good. So after 8 minutes, when it's all said and done, Winston-Salem Christian and Beckley Prep IJN stay tied for that quarter. And Beckley finds themselves trailing by 6 heading into the final stanza. We'll be back after this.
Depending on whatever total.
Here we go, final 8 minutes. Sizono pounded by Northam. 5'7" guard from Durham, North Carolina, the Bull City. Playing really strong defense, and for that he's rewarded. Northam, a 2022 prospect. Berry on the drive, a lot of dribble. Gets into the lane, no good. And that ball is going to stay with Winston-Salem Christian. 6 seconds on the shot clock here. Esnoco fakes the handoff. As the shot clock expires, he gets his shot off, and Braden Crump somehow winds up with it. And that'll be a turnover for Beckley. As we dip under 7 minutes here in regulation, Winston-Salem Christian enjoying an 8-point lead. They were trailing by 4 with about 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, and a spirited 12-2 run just really turned things around for the Lions. That foul going to be on Nuyer, his team third of the second half. 6:49 remaining in regulation. Priest Esendoko to the line, shooting 2. First free throw is good. A make here pushes the Winston-Salem Christian advantage to 10. And it does. Soft touch from the big fella. Saizonu takes it. Basically runs into a wall there. Esendoko holds his ground. .23 seconds on the shot clock. Saizonu on the drive. Walker quiet in that third quarter. After a high-scoring first half, he was shut out in the first 8 minutes of the second half. Berry into the lane. No good. Okonkwo pulls down the rebound. Walker with the finish, or Warner with the finish and the foul. Foul will be on Jarius Northam, his first, team third. Warner at the line to try to complete the and one. And he does. 7-point game as we approach the 6-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Crump down the lane, count it. Crump showing why he's got interest from Texas A&M. And a bit of miscommunication there from Beckley. Forces a turnover.
Hey, one, match up,
Berry guarded by Warner. Ball goes into Esendoko. Doesn't see Saizono though. And Saizono's speed demon. Good play by Berry, but there will be a foul. Berry picks up the foul. That'll be his second. The fourth on the Lions in the second half. Sizono with the line for 2. First one is good. Cornish and White back in the game for Winston-Salem Christian, replacing Essendoko and Reels. Man, score's right, isn't it? Yeah. 9-point advantage here for Winston-Salem Christian. Traveling violation, changes pivot feet.
Get a stop! Get a stop!
Berry walking the ball up here. 9-point lead for Winston-Salem Christian. Takes it all the way to the lane, riding up against the big fellow Okonkwo and finishes it. Berry putting together an awesome second half. Warner, layup no good, and that'll be basket interference. Winston-Salem Christian with a chance to add to their advantage as they push it to 11, their largest lead of the evening. Cornish with the ball on the wing. And White raises up, met at the rim by Okonkwo. There'll be a foul there, though. White, the Spencer, North Carolina native, hearing from a wide range of programs. Again, the 6'10 junior in his first year with Winston-Salem Christian. Missing the free throw. Number 24, Rayshawn McMiller checking back in. We're under the midway point here of the fourth quarter. Winston-Salem Christian built a nice 11-point lead here and make it 12 after the White free throw drops. And that'll be a turnover for Beckley. Cornish fouled, can't get the layup to fall, but he will head to the line for 2. First free throw is good. Cornish at the line awaiting his second free throw. Cornish knocks them both down. Winston-Salem Christian pressure really getting to Beckley. Saizonu met at the rim by White. That would be a foul on the play. Brandon White picking up his first foul. Pretty impressive for someone with that size and length to be able to effectively block that many shots and only have one foul midway through the fourth quarter. First free throw is good. Warner back in the game. He needs to catch fire like he did in the first half for Beckley to find their way back into this one. 3.5 left. Trailing by 12 now. Foul on Saizonu. That'll be his second foul. Team sixth. Back in play now, Quante Berry with the ball, working on Saizonu. 15 on the clock. Berry with the teardrop. Show dunk layup, no good. Nuyer follow, no good. Okonkwo going to get it back. No good. There must be a lid on that basket. Beckley retains possession. Saizonu finish at the rim. Nice left-handed layup there. Is there enough life left in Beckley Prep IJN to make this furious comeback over the last 2 minutes? Winston-Salem Christian really controlled the tempo this quarter as they are leading by 10 in the fourth period. Doing type of plays like that. Brandon White with the finish, but there will be a technical on White. Warner knocks down both free throws. The Beckley ball. Really impressive play there by Winston-Salem Christian. Berry been getting into the lane at will almost all night and then found the big fella White on the backside for the big time finish. Warner, three ball deep, short. And Berry will walk it up. And that'll be a foul on Winston-Salem Christian, giving the ball back to Beckley.
1-1.
Winston-Salem Christian still applying great pressure. Up 12. Just over a minute to go. Showdunk into the lane. Nice pass to Salou Nuyer. And Winston-Salem Christian with a 10-point advantage. We've got a foul on the floor. That'll be on Saizonu. His third, team 7th. That'll send Quante Berry to the line, shooting 1-1. Berry knocks down the second one, and that'll be a timeout. Winston-Salem Christian, full timeout. We'll take it with them and be back in 60. .2 seconds left on the clock. Winston-Salem Christian had a small blip in the third quarter, but for the most part have controlled this second half as they've doubled their halftime advantage of 6 as they now lead by 12 here into the final minute. And Berry with the steal. And the finish, that would be McMiller. And that'll be a foul on Berry. 2 shots. Free throw is good. Jarius Northam checking back into the game. Second free throw is good. Timeout on the floor by Beckley Prep, trailing by 12 with just under 31 seconds left. We'll take it with him and be back in 60 seconds. In the closing seconds of this one, would take a furious comeback with some incredible shooting from Beckley IJN to pull their way back into this one. They'll apply some full court pressure. Ball still goes into Berry. Errant pass tracked down by White. McMiller pull up, no good. And Okonkwo with the turnover. Darius Northam in the right place at the right time. Saizonu with the foul. That'll be his fourth, team eighth, 1-1.
Why was saying jump jam?
Free throw by Northam, no good. And it looks like Beckley is going to get over the timeline. Don't think they're going to shoot. And that's the final buzzer in this one. Your final score, Game 6, Day 1 of the Relentless Hoops Military Circuit at Hargrave Military Academy. Winston-Salem Christian School, 72. Beckley Prep IJN, 60. We've got a little bit of time before our next scheduled contest, the final game of the night between Liberty Heights Athletic Institute and West Virginia Elite. That game will tip off at approximately 8 o'clock.